Welcome back everyone to the manifest of our destiny. I hope you are safe and healthy. My name is Legion, for we are many. We believe in non-violent and unconditional love. In the early days of television, there was a game show called To Tell the Truth. In the game, 3 people claimed to be a certain person, and the panel questioned them to find out which one was telling the truth. Unfortunately, in our current political climate, the search for truth is no longer a game. With frightening regularity, we often wonder if public figures are manipulating, misrepresenting, and exaggerating the truth, or just lying outright. Some public statement is put forward and the fact checkers are not far behind. On social media, gross and unsubstantiated characterizations are regular fare. In such a climate, how can anyone discern what is true? Is there even such a thing at all? Indeed, it is probably true that you are searching for an answer. By the way, this answer is Juba or Tulpa, the independent thought forms that share your brain like an imaginary friend but have their own thoughts, feelings, and ideas independent from your own. Having a Tulpa may come with many benefits, although many start creating one simply because they want a companion that understands them better than anyone else. Tulpas are often associated with My Little Pony lovers, but many different Tulpas exist. Whatever Juba or Tulpa is what it is and was what was before any roundabout of any calendar. It is where enter something in a calendar or timetable and answering at their discretion whether to index or calendar the records. Before I introduce more the Juba, please note that in the past even great scientists were connected without knowing they were connected. Note also that history repeats itself and remember that after the first Juba orgasm, so the birth. So the Tulpa child or Juba imaginary dimension, which means it is what it separates me and you or whosoever you are and for whatsoever is, by the way, is the created business. So the theater of the business that allows us trading our personal time into an unconditional love as well shared market. Is what broadcast the supply value chain and is what is creating the demanding processes, like deciding seasonal colors for clothes. Here you are going to meet the why of Juba and how the Juba overlooking the whole view in the process of creation between male and female. Juba is out from the first orgasm and in letters the fertilizer 0 in chat within. In there are also doctors who make Juba mutation and helping their viral process for who is well organized with them for that solid only science matter. They open many doors with brands by using the strong key as gatekeepers. Encompassing it to that and to what matters for who never change but inheritance and so evolve, and where soon time jogly augment and artificial it is intelligence, and it is an intelligence that comes from far away. And as far I can see the land is as anti-fancy Air Force One and is what clarify the near as Haifa or Efrat, there where they prepare the Angelica T or DNA repair, whether to communicate with each other or not. You can know it, is your right to know how Juba fakes the fake and make the false appearing real, circular for your benefits, and health, and prosperity. How Juba avatar fills it up the gap. It is also the Jehovah Allah line Lord God. But a big mystery how with Willy transfers it to it and to you through the internet and brainwashing like ritual or wall and music. Tulpa is the key and augments the Juba big band holy system. Not even brotherhood Freemasonry. The secret ghost is in a mysterious tantric position, and the mighty sword rides the 5 lawyers and 4 wives in Efrat city latitude and longitude or Uterpi residents. Suffering from the virus, and the bones are facing the sky, and Tian returns for sex sleep. The cliff was cut into a barrier, and the stream flew down and swallowed the string. Don't quarrel with dust, and put away from, and form the wheel of Lyri, also known as the sacred symbol of the sun, the swastika wherein the life lake before any river stream. At the very beginning, the origin of the wheel of Lyri was Changxi, the first writing. The book was covered with pictograms, so it is called the text. The latter. Later, in the meantime, the shape and sound are mutually beneficial, so the theater is called the strong zigzag. The literary person is the foundation of the image that you figure out. The word person, the omen, words, names, and banners are swollen and soaked in many. Written on the bamboo silk which is called the brocade book. Such as geotextile. From the time of the 5 emperors and 4 queens, there are 2 generations of people who have been sealed that to Mount Flower in 70, and they have the same style. Juba is the ancient kitchen, Yang is the elephant in the day, overlooking the view in the process, depending on the birds and the ground of the text should, nearly taken from the body, away from the objects, so before making gossip, in order to hang the constitution. The year is first, and those who do not have the latitude and longitude will not reach the end, right and wrong are the first. Tian said, people without ancestors are inhumane, humans are inhumane, which is called Shen people. After the following, stop, is based on pedestrians, and saying, stop, it is what it is, and it is what it is, I use it as it is, and doubt is it is what it is, people, person are treated as the. Tian says that there are similarities and similarities. Juba is a mystical concept of ancient tantric monk. It refers to an object created by the spiritual strength of paranormal phenomena. This concept was put forward by Western theists in the 20th century. The term originally means distribution of yin and yang or appearance of yin and yang. Yin and yang as phase lid, phase rule, 4-phase brotherhoods generation, inheritance, kill one because from the bridge to be so bad opinions, while male and female sheets set and seat together. So young they're in natural artificial intelligence augmented calendar in a global shared tulpa. Yet before Tian replied and explaining, the yin and yang reflected light on each other, covered each other, and regulated each the other. The 4 seasons gave place to one another, produced one another, and brought one another to an end. Likings and disliking, the avoiding of this and movements towards that, then arose, in the things thus produced, in their definite distinctness, and from this came the separation and union of the male and female. So in vain when rain in the 5 of May and the 4 of April feed the fruit of life and death when repays existence instead of nothing, which means being. The fruit between the present and the present repays existence, also known as the bardo. The one in the middle is caused by the karma that extinguishes the coming life, so the form in the middle is as the form of the original. There are quantities in the world of desire, such as a child who is 5 or 6 years old, but the roots are clear. Also, the quantity in the realm of materiality is as complete as it is, and the clothes are born with the body, and it is also prosperous with shame. Among the other worlds of desire, there are no clothes for growth without shame. And there are in the world of desire, who feed on incense, so they are called Ganapo. In the sky, there are people with heads up, ghosts and beasts, who are as horizontal as people, and there are people in hell, with their heads down and feet up. The 54 of Tian will discuss it in detail. There is a theory of whether or not there is. See Bardo strips. In life, the fetus and eggs of the world of desire have 2 births, and the one that should be in the process of maturity is dependent on the unwilling. Although living far away, the eye roots raised by karma can see the rendezvous of the parents at the birthplace, and feel upset. If it is a man, then the desire for men arises from the mother. If it is a woman, then the desire for women arises from the father. Turning over this condition both arise aggression. Male is angry with his father, and female is angry with his mother, Shijiandapo, that is, there is. From these 2 inverted views, it is said that one's own body is in harmony with the loved one. People who hate do not vent, and when they reach the womb, they say they have them, and they are happy. It is born out of this. See Tian on 5. Tian journey, the body in the middle, hesitated and survived, such as travelers. The 10 reasons for the death said, I am impermanent, there are only ghosts that guard the corpse. Gods are impermanent, and there is a journey in loneliness. No one will follow sadness in death alone. 5 of them, it is thought that the body born from the mind is not caused by external conditions such as essence and blood. Second, to survive, to seek the cause of beasts with strong, for the sake of life and death with the fragrant food. There are 4 in the 4, thinking that there is all the accumulation in the 2. 5 incidents arise from a temporary death in the opposite direction. See Tian on 4. unconditional love line foreign objects, and when the yin and yang act awry, heaven and earth are greatly perturbed, and on this comes the crash of thunder, and from the rain comes to fire, which consumes great locust trees. Now before I'm closing this, I would like you to join the Telegram channel by searching Manifest 3739. Thank you for your time. Goodbye and good luck to you.